A new law is opening doors for survivors of childhood sexual assault. The Child Sexual Abuse Accountability Act ends the 6-year statute of limitations for them to report abuse. News 5's Mayo Davison is live at the Safe Passage Children's Advocacy Center in Colorado Springs. She spoke with advocates about the potential impact. Mayo.
They tell me reporting isn't the first thing on a survivor's mind, and it can take time for them to be able to tell someone what happened, which is why this new law is so important for those who never got the chance to tell their story.
As a community, we don't want to think people would do this.
It's troubling to think of someone hurting a child.
The most recent data is 1 in 4 girls and 1 in 13 boys.
Maureen Basenberg with the Safe Passage Child Advocacy Center says reporting isn't usually the first thing a victim does.
The opposite of reporting, like not wanting anyone to find out, not wanting that secret to be told.
Secrets that often aren't unearthed for years, sometimes decades. But the Child Sexual Abuse Accountability Act is giving survivors renewed hope in getting justice.
It's another piece to their healing, right, to be able to have the court recognize the damages in a physical manifestation, right, of what they endured.
The new law allows for people who were sexually assaulted as children to file lawsuits against both their attacker and, in some cases, the school district, youth group, or private institution that may have turned a blind eye to the abuse.
This stuff you need to be sweeping for, controlling, screening for. This is not something you're going to be able to sweep under the rug and hope nothing happens and a statute of limitations is going to expire.
He says the law makes it easier for survivors to take legal action. It provides a waiver for sovereign immunity for any government entity involved in the abuse.
You would have to fight around sovereign immunity to bring your claim. And what this bill is doing is saying, no, the governmental entity, whether that's a school or something else, is not going to be protected.
Advocates say they're now seeing tangible changes to the system.
It should be a reminder when we look at this law that it is our responsibility as a community to take this seriously.
While Safe Passage is focused on children, their doors are open for adult survivors who want to tell their story or even volunteer to help others. In Colorado Springs, Mayo Davison, News 5.